In this video at Southeast Game Exchange, I'm going to take you guys on a tour around the convention center floor, and I'm going to show you what you can find under the tables at vendor booths and what kind of deals and what kind of cool stuff you can snag as you explore underneath the tables. So let's go. What looks like a bunch of wrestling magazines for $3 a piece. Now I gotta admit, that is not something that I was expecting to find under the table at a booth, but there's a lot of cool stuff here. I mean, look at that. We got Stone Cold Steve Austin. Check this out, dude. This is a Krusty the Clown 3D magnetic bottle opener from 2005. Let's see. I don't know, how much is the stuff down here in the tote? $2?
Yeah, it's all pretty cheap.
You know what? I'm gonna buy this for Jared from Retro Gaming Pandemic because he collects Simpson stuff, and I bet you he doesn't have this. Oh, look at that. We got another Krusty the Clown, a bendable toy here. I'm gonna try to grab both of these. Why not? Would you do both of these for $3 cash?
Yeah.
You the man. Okay, now this is super cool. This is a vintage Star Wars small tablecloth 3-pack for $30. That's not a bad price. Star Wars Return of the Jedi, I'm assuming. So did this come out like around the time of the movie?
Yeah. Probably right before it, to be honest with you. It was like, at last the waiting is over.
Oh, okay, yeah, wow, that's super cool. So this is about as vintage as it gets right here, man. That is super cool. Those are vintage too?
Pins, yeah.
Dude, Chris. So Chris is a big Star Wars guy, so I know he loves $5 for that.
$5 each.
Oh, $5 each. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So, folks, you can find really cool vintage stuff like this. Always check under the table at these booths, but we're not done yet. I see some Pokemon stuff, so let's take a look. Oh, dude, look at that, man.
Burger King. That's
dude.
Burger King. Yeah, you can flip open the back to it.
Okay.
And I think we like store something.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, it's got the Game Boy Color. So.
Oh, dude, I gotta get this, right? That's super freaking cool, man. Would you do 8 cash for that?
8 cash, I can do that, man.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Another thing that you can usually find under the tables at conventions are bins or boxes that have really cheap games in them. So what we're looking at right now is a $1 bin where everything in this bin is $1. And what's wild about this is there's actually some GameCube games in here, like Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2003 Complete for $1. I haven't gone down the plush rabbit hole, and I'm not gonna go down the plush rabbit hole, but I still love seeing Nintendo themed plushes, right? So it looks like these are a lot of the kind of cheaper games, right? So a lot of cheaper, but I'm seeing some really good games here. I'm seeing some pretty solid titles for the Xbox One, for the OG Xbox 360. Like, look at this. Soul Calibur 2 Platinum Hits version for $10. That's pretty cool. Complete in box, good condition. You can find good games for great prices under the tables at these booths sometimes. So you always don't ever be afraid to get down here and start digging through some of this stuff, because you never know what kind of deals you can get. And sometimes the vendors will be willing to do bundle deals. If you get like a big stack of games, sometimes you can get a little bit of a bundle deal. This is a really cool under the table find. This is just full of like vintage ET toys from LJN. First of all, I didn't even know LJN made toys, much less an ET line. And it's just like a bunch of figures of ET, like reading a book. Here's ET with a, I don't know, it looks like a freaking ice cream cone or something. We've got 2 boxes full of games. Every game in these boxes, $10 each. And what's great is there's actually some really freaking good games down here. We got Guitar Hero 2, complete, $10. We got a Hidden Gem, Rogue Ops, complete, $10. And they're in great condition. Oh, how about this? Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, complete, $10. Rayman Origins on the PS3, complete, $13. Awesome freaking 2D platformer. Speed Racer, the video game, hidden gem on the Wii, $10. There's a lot of games under the table here at this booth, and as you can see here, the prices range anywhere from like 5 to 10 from what I'm seeing, and there's actually some really good titles here, like Crysis 2 on the 360 for $3. That's a hell of a game to get for $3. We got some PS3 games, a lot of PS3 games, some really good ones like Resident Evil 5, Transformers Devastation. That's a good game that nobody ever talks about, developed by Platinum Games, the same developer as the Bayonetta series. A giant tote full of really cool books like The Cheat Code Overload, a freaking unlicensed course guide for Tiger Woods PGA Tour 10. Just all kinds of cool stuff in here. Holiday 2003 code book. Oh, it's a McDonald's. It's a McDonald's kids meal toy from 2006. I think I might have to get that. I'm gonna check on that. I might have to grab that. So this is my favorite thing about finding stuff under the table, is whenever you find cool stuff like this, right? I got this bag full of vintage McDonald's Happy Meal toys here. I got this little Donkey Kong McDonald's toy here. This electronic Uno handheld game in the box. And I don't even fully know what all is in this bag. I saw a picture of a GameCube. I see Crash Bandicoot. I see Sonic. I don't even know what's in here, but I got this and all this for $10. This is a Krusty the Clown 3D magnetic bottle opener. I'm gonna buy this for Jared from Retro Gaming Pandemic because he collects ships and stuff, and I bet you he doesn't have this. Would you do both of these for $3 cash?
Yeah.
You the man. Jared.
Yes.
So I was browsing under the booth. At a booth, I was browsing, checking out what's for sale under the table, right?
Okay.
And I saw a couple little things.
And this was in your inventory?
No. This was
okay.
And I found a couple of things that I wanted to grab for you because they were pretty cheap. And I'm hoping you don't have these, but we'll see. First thing is a bendable Krusty the Clown keychain.
I do not have a bendable Krusty the Clown keychain. I do have a Homer and a Bart.
Well, now you have Krusty the Clown.
Dude, freaking awesome, bro. Thanks, Matt.
But wait, there's more. A Krusty the Krab 3D magnetic bottle opener.
Dude.
Krusty the Clown, not Krusty the Krab.
Dude, I was doing that yesterday too. I kept saying Krusty the Krab, bro. We've reached the end of the day at Southeast Game Exchange 2023. I hope that this video gave you a good idea of the kind of stuff that you can find under the table at a video game convention. Because you never know. You literally never know what you can find. And sometimes you can get some really good deals as well.